What is diligence? Diligence is the quality of being diligent. It's when you're willing to put the effort to do things right, even if they require hard work. So, what this means is that to gain diligence, you have to work hard for it and gain through experience. Diligence is the ability to make good decisions. To be diligent, you have to have a thirst of knowledge and willingness to learn and desire to apply the knowledge. What that means is that in order to have diligence, you have to have years of experience in learning to have that kind of diligence.
I'm going to present diligence is an effort made to accomplish something. It is the process of working hard to achieve something. Ito yung kapag may gusto kang marating o maabot na pangarap, kailangan mo munang paghirapan at pagtrabahuan ito ng maayos nang hindi sumusuko hanggang sa maabot mo ang pangarap mo o gusto mong marating. It is a quality that helps you to achieve your goals. Kapag may gusto kang ma-achieve na goals, may mga quality na kinakailangan na makakatulong sa'yo na ma-achieve ang goals mo, katulad ng pagiging masipag, pagiging dedikado mo sa bawat ginagawa mo, pagtitiwala sa sariling kakayahan, at ang pagiging matatag sa bawat pagsubok na kakaharapin mo sa pag-achieve ng goal mo. It is a way of life. Bakit nga ba sinabing it is a way of life? Dahil ang diligence o ang pagiging masipag sa bawat bagay na ginagawa mo ay nagiging daan sa pag-abot ng mga pangarap mo at sa pagkakaroon ng magandang buhay. It is not just about working hard. It is about working smart as well. Sa pag-abot ng mga goal mo sa buhay, hindi lang ito tungkol sa pagiging masipag sa mga bagay, kundi dapat ay ginagamitan mo din ito ng talino upang mas mapadali at mapabilis ang mga bagay na mahirap para sa iyo. It is not the talent or ability that determines success. What really matters is diligence. Kapag may talento ka at abilidad, pinakamahalaga pa din ang diligence. Dahil kailangang masipag kang ipakita ang talento at abilidad mo sa mga tao at masipag kang mas lalong hasain ng mga talentong meron ka, yun ang matatawag na success. Talent and ability are important, but they are not the only factors. Kapag ba may talento at ability ka, sapat na yun para maging successful ka sa buhay? Siyempre hindi, dahil lahat ng ginagawa natin, lahat ng pagsasakripisyo natin, at lahat ng pagtatagumpay natin, yun ay dahil may diligence tayo sa buhay. Diligence is a key factor in success. Ang pinakaunang susi sa pag-abot ng mga pangarap natin at maging successful sa buhay ay ang pagiging masipag. Dahil lahat ng bagay na ginagamitan natin ng sipag at tiyaga ay nagbubunga ng magandang resulta sa hinaharap. Diligence is more important than talents. Mas importante ang diligence kaysa sa talento dahil kakailanganin mo muna ng sipag upang maipakita mo sa mga tao ang talentong meron ka at kailangan mo din ng sipag at tiyaga upang mas lalong hasain ang talentong meron ka. Diligence is more important than ability. Mas importante din ang diligence kaysa sa mga abilities mo dahil maipapakita mo ang mga ito kung may sipag kang ibahagi sa iba ang mga kakayahan na kaya mong gawin.
What is diligence in learning? They acknowledge their duty and responsibility to do their very best while valuing the importance of effort, taking education seriously, following through commitments, and working hard. So it means it requires a responsibility to do good and to do well. And diligence is an act of making an effort to do something and to learn something. And you will invest so much time, so much energy, so much effort to succeed in any field. And it requires din po ng willingness, well, of course, willingness, doon lang, papasok lang yung willingness once na hindi ka na naghihintay na may magtuturo sa'yo kasi, well, bagkus, you have a free will. You have a will na to learn on your own. Yun lang po.
So, what is diligence for students? Diligence in a student is therefore defined as an expression or reflection of the effort expended toward balanced or holistic development by students in mental, physical, social, and spiritual dimensions. So it says that being a diligent student, we need to show our effort to our social, emotional, physical, mental, and intellectual growth. Taking a holistic approach to education means focusing all the aspects of our growth, not just our academic advancements. Most importantly, it's about establishing our overall well-being. Thank you.
How to be a diligent student. First, keep a planner or task scheduler. A planner assists you in organizing your time and keeps you diligent. A planner should consist of day and time for different classes, exam due dates for a given semester. You should also include study time and stick to the time schedule. We are in the era of technology and almost student has a smartphone rather than using the manual paper planner. You can use the calendar on your phone to plan and organize your semester. There are also great task planner apps on your smartphone OS store that you can download from. On the Android OS, we have developed a school planner app to keep you organized in your course of study. One of the attitude of diligent person is they're very disciplined and organized their time. That's why planner for them is very important. Planner will help us in organizing your time and schedule para siyang map na susundan mo so we won't confuse or miss out something. There are different ways to make a planner. You can make a planner manually or you can download an app.
Hire from Group 3 Diligence. Another way to become a diligent student is starting on your homework or school activity and projects early and reviewing before the exam. Waiting few days before working on an assignment that's fast approaching its deadline isn't the best way to gain grades. Nor does waiting till the end of semester or term before reading your notes and reviewing does not help you achieve good grades. Early preparations allows you to solve challenges in your courseworks that you never anticipated. While preparing for a test exam, you might come across a topic or a lesson that you don't understand. Early preparations gives you ample of time to prepare for that specific topic or lesson that you can review by asking help from your teacher, student, or parents to better understand the specific topic and make your life easier. And there, as it says, if you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
Diligence, which is don't overextend yourself with extracurricular activities. So oftentimes we might want to get the most out of school and have fun in societies. Having fun while in school isn't bad in itself, or participating in clubs and societies isn't a bad thing. But don't get caught up in them. One of the main purposes of being admitted into the school was to graduate with the best grade as possible and with the best version of yourself. If you notice that you are beginning to pay more attention to the extracurricular activities other than schoolwork, then it is the time to start trimming those activities to the barest minimum and concentrate on your schoolwork. So this is my short explanation. Madalas ay gusto nating sulitin or sumali sa mga activities sa paaralan tulad ng mga sports or clubs dahil masaya itong gawain. Hindi naman ito masamang bagay, ngunit wag dapat susobra or yung tipong napapabayaan na natin yung ating dapat na gawin sa iba pang subjects or sa ating pag-aaral. Dahil ano nga ba yung pangunahin nating goal sa pag-aaral ay ang makagraduate at makapagtapos at magkaroon ng diploma. So dapat po ay i-ensure natin yung grades natin na makapasa sa lahat po ng subjects. So pag napansin natin na mas nagfo-focus tayo dun sa extracurricular activities na yun, so ang mangyayari po is baka napapabayaan natin yung ibang subjects or ibang gawain natin sa ibang subjects na gawain sa school. So pag ganito na po ang napapansin natin is dapat ay mag-focus muna tayo doon sa dapat nating gagawin sa mga subjects. So mapasok po dito yung diligence dahil ginagawa natin yung nararapat upang makamit po natin yung ating success, which is ang makapagtapos ng ating pag-aaral. Kung hindi natin sisipagan o hindi natin gagamitan ng diligence sa lahat ng subjects, paano tayo makaka-graduate or paano natin ma-achieve yung ating goal, hindi po ba? So, yun lang po yung aking short explanation. Thank you po.
Overcome distraction. The major sources of distraction are smartphone, video games, internet, affordable discussion, social media, etc. Spending so much time on this distraction will prevent you from being productive. The best way to overcome these sources of distraction is to only engage them after you have been productive for that day. It is important you allocate more time to being productive than to being distracted. You can turn distraction to mini goals or awards or period when you relax. For example, tell yourself I will visit Twitter or Instagram, Facebook for 15 minutes after I have done my assignment and set multiple alarms. I will play Call of Duty for 1 hour after I have read for hours. Overcome distractions. Para malabasan ang mga distraction, itutok ang iyong isip sa isang gawain lang. Mag-schedule ng mahalagang bagay o gawain at pagkatapos ay mag-block ng oras upang gawin ang gawain iyon upang alisin ang mga abala. Kailangan ng nakatutok na oras upang magawa ang anumang bagay na kapaki-pakinabang, maging malinaw sa isang resulta na gusto mong makamit at magtakda ng isang partikular na time frame upang makompleto ang iyong gawain. Yun lamang po. Thank you.
What is the importance of diligence? A diligent person is who shows persistence and hardworking effort in doing something. In this way, diligence may rather be regarded as a combination of both hard work and persistence. Because being persistent requires patience. It is also one of the most important attributes of a person. So, pag sinabi natin diligence, also we are doing hard work, right? Because diligent person is basically someone who is doing hard work. And sa pagiging hardworking natin, kailangan natin na maging patient person. Because being patient is very important to us to be able to achieve our goals. Hard work and diligence equals to success.
Why diligence is important to students. Being diligent can significantly increase your chances of success to your life. Just focus on the goal because diligence helps you get things done with excellence and enthusiasm. Being a diligent person can enhance your way of life. It will boost your confidence, and as a student, it will result in a better grades and have a solid career when you graduated. One of the keys to success in life is diligence, which will assist you in achieving your future goals. Start by being dedicated student, and over time, you'll see improved results.
Why is diligence important to success? Diligence, by its very definition, is the application of focus and persistent effort to complete a task. A diligent person has an extra edge. They put in more dedicated hours towards realizing their goal and becomes a deciding factor for their extraordinary success in life. So, kapag sinabi nating diligence, ito yung mga hardworking na tao eh. Ito yung mga taong may mga burning desire talaga para magawa ng maayos yung task na ibinigay sa kanila. And sila yung taong talagang masisipag. Very, very hardworking person sa mga to. Kasi nag-e-exert din sila lalo ng effort and extra time para magawa ng maayos. Kumbaga, dedicated talaga sila sa mga bagay na ginagawa nila. So, back to the question. Bakit nga daw ba mahalaga ang diligence sa success? Bakit? Kung hindi ka diligent person, tingin mo, may mararating ka sa buhay. If you are not a diligent person and you are lazy and mabilis kang sumuko, you give up easily on a task na binigay sa'yo, konting ayaw ko na. Tingin mo may mararating ba?
walang progress walang pag-usad. But if you are a diligent person, and talagang, of course, diligent person ka, gusto mo yung mga bagay na ginagawa mo is talagang gawin mo yung mga best mo, and talagang dedicated ka, focus ka sa goal mo. Ganyan ang diligent person Di ibig sabihin, nagpa-progress ka, umuusad ka, nagpapatuloy ka. So, possible, malaki ang chance magiging successful ka talaga sa buhay. So, ganyang kahalaga ang diligence sa ating success. If walang diligence na naka-apply, no progress yun. Walang mangyayari sa buhay natin. So, napakahalaga ng diligence.
Everyone, I'm from Group 3. To better understand the diligence, we have a video for you to watch.
A story on diligence. Dudley was a Form 1 boy studied at SMK Padungan. At school, he was not that kind of boy that excelled in academic. In fact, he thought he was one of the dumbest kids in his class. His classmates thought he was one of the dumbest. Unfortunately, this had made him an outcast in school. Every time Dudley brought home his results to his mother would always try to advise him, but he never listened. However, this time, Dudley's mother realized that if he was going to get a good result, it would have to start at home. She began with 3 rules. The first rule, Dudley was allowed to watch 2 pre-selected TV shows only per week. The second rule, Dudley must finish all his homework first before he could watch TV or even play outside. The third rule, Dudley would have to read 2 books from the library each week and write a book report on each of them. Dudley was dismayed at these new rules, and he tried very hard to talk his mother out of them. She stood firm, and not thinking to disobey his mother, he followed her rules. Before long, he saw the fruits of his labor. When he was the only one who knew an answer to a question the teacher asked in the class. Then, there was a second question only he knew the answers to. His teacher and classmates were surprised that he knew the correct answer to such hard questions. He was even a little surprised himself, but he knew his knowledge came from the books he was reading. He began to surmise that if he could learn just a few facts from books at the library, he could learn anything. And since then, Dudley started to take his studies seriously and be disciplined himself, without having his mother to remind him. Dudley continued on his road of growth and became top in every subject. He had learned to love reading and realized that he could channel that love into learning. He did not let the belittling of other students to discourage him from learning. Today, Dudley, the boy who thought he was the dumbest boy in his Form 1 class, is a world-famous doctor at the prestigious hospital Umum Sarawak in Kuching. Moral values. We must be hardworking in our studies to be diligent and to succeed in life.
So, in conclusion, diligence is doing something diligently means doing it thoroughly and well. Diligence is to be devoted, simply put dedication in whatever task you're doing. So finally, for our closing remarks, I would like to thank all of you for listening to our presentation, and I hope you learned something about on what we discussed today. And before we ended this presentation, on behalf of my group, I would like to give these inspirational quotes. For every great success, diligence is desirable from the beginning to the very end. That's all po. Thank you.